What's going on, my beautiful gorgeous? My period started today, this morning. After I posted those vlogs, after I made those vlogs, I had to pee-pee. So I went to the bathroom and pee-pee, and as I was wiping my booty, I noticed like some brown rust on my toilet tissue. Brown rust. I know some guys may be like, brown rust, what the freak? Sometimes your period starts off with brown crap and it ends with brown crap. Sometimes it starts off red and ends with brown. You know, it's always the brown thing that comes into play though, what I call the rust. And I was just so disappointed. It's like being a woman sometimes, oh my gosh, I remember when I first got my period at 12. I hated life. Like, I used to wish I was a dude, man. I used to be like, man, I wish I was a man. I didn't really want to be a man. I just didn't want to have the period. You know, I'm like, they're so freaking lucky. It's crazy, but I can pretty much guarantee that this was going to be really heavy and I'll probably get cramps like a youngster. And the reason why I say this is because I've been extremely thirsty the last few days. Like, normally I'm thirsty the day before my period starts because that's what lets me know my period's coming. But for the last like 3 days, I've been just guzzling down water and tea and stuff at night. Yesterday, I was just drink. I had so much tea, and it's like my period is gonna be. And then plus, I've been eating a lot more, and that contributes. I don't care what anyone says, because when I don't eat as much, my period is lighter. I've noticed that when I don't eat and drink as much, but when I eat and drink more, my period is heavier and more crucial. And it just, oh my freaking gosh, what I mean by crucial is just more like ouch and uncomfortable. Having a period sucks. I just went to the bathroom again and I got like big blood gushing out of my vagina. I don't have a tampon on yet. I'm wearing a pad. I need to go get some more pads because I have a bunch of tampons upstairs, but I don't have a lot of pads left. You know, I like to have them with wings so I don't have spillage over the side. I have to use a pad and a tampon when I'm on my period because even when it's light, it's heavy. I'm just one of those ladies. I happen to be the lucky one that always has a heavy flow, even when it's light, you know, so if I don't use both, I'll be embarrassed because I'll have blood all over my pants, walking around look like a nasty butt. Oh, gotta love being a woman. Oh man, my period. But I'm gonna go ahead and upload that video that I did yesterday. When I was unclogging my sink gear, I did that, fam. Unfortunately, I was victorious for a minute, but then I wasn't because the sink ended up not being fixed. It just, the water started doing the same thing all over again. So I definitely have to call someone about it. But thanks for trying to help me. And you know, I hate when I'm on my period and I have to doo-doo too. Because I doo-dooed with my last pee, and it's like the doo-doo and the blood mixed together on the toilet tissue, just something about it like turns my stomach still. It's just not a nice sight. It doesn't turn my stomach, that's going too far. It just is like yuck. You know, you got blood on this side and you got doo-doo on that side, and then you got the blood trickling down into the doo-doo. That's disgusting. And you guys may be wondering, like, how do you know what's on the tissue? Because I get a lot of tissue when I wipe my booty. And after I wipe my booty once, I fold it over. I use a lot of tissue. And that's why I go through tissue so much. And I have to get good tissue. I don't get the cheap tissue. If I have cheap tissue in my house, I'm doing real bad. Let me tell you that right now. If I have cheap tissue, those are one of the things you can't like be too money savvy, too frugal with. You know, you gotta get good tissue. I get either Charmin or what's the other, the Quilted Northern. Is that what it's called? The really thick, like 2-ply with like the pretty designs. And I have to get good tissue because even when I pee, it's just something, I have a wiping obsession. I don't like to have anything left behind on my booty because then I feel dirty. And you know what I can't stand? The ultimate thing I cannot stand is having to pee or poop right after you get out of the tub, right after you take a shower, right after you wash your butt. Having to pee or poop because it just makes you feel dirty all over again. But anyway, I'm done with the nasty stuff for today. I'm going to upload that other vid. Good morning. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to get out and go for a walk today. It's freezing out. That's why I haven't really been going out like that. But I need to get off my bum. And my period, I just feel icky. Like, periods, like you never really get used to them. You never get to a point where like it doesn't matter. I'm sorry, like I just haven't. Maybe some women out there have, but I never get to a point where I've never got to a point where I was just content with having my period, unless I was just hoping I wasn't pregnant. Other than that, you know, when I was with men and stuff, other than that, you know, my period, like, I could do without it, like, seriously. But I guess I just kind of can't, you know. Oh, I give up TMI all the time. But anyway, I love you, Nazi. I know the men are like, oh, why did I click this? I wonder how many men lasted through the whole video. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Smooches, booches, I'll read booches.